Good afternoon. Very briefly, we'll be going through the farm practice blog for students. It's all about showcasing the activities of the farm for your farm practice day and putting content on the web. Content include images, pictures, videos, as the case may be. Okay, what's the blog all about? It's all about aggregating knowledge garnered into the platform, putting it online. It's about showcasing activities carried out on the farm to the outside world. It's about developing articles that can benefit others from instructors' lectures. It's about interacting among the students, among group members. It's about course assessments and having your workbook online. It's also a platform for supervisor, group leaders, and students to interact, and a whole lot more. So let's just go through them. The default domain name for web pages, as we highlighted earlier, is the agr.lmu.edu.ng. This is the default URL, and then you can see articles that have been posted if there are any. Okay, we have one: fish processing, a cow gives birth during farm practice, and a host of others. So those are posts already on the default page, but that's not our area of concern for this tutorial. The default web address for farm practice blog: aggregating resources, images to be displayed by the institution. That's for the institution. Then for users, you as a student, the URL starts with the day, the group.agr.lmu.edu.ng. So for someone whose farm practice day is on Wednesday and is in group 12, you have wednesday12.agr.lmu.edu.ng. It follows the nomenclature. If it's Monday, it's MON, then your group number.agr.lmu.edu.ng. That's the nomenclature. And so, as we said, for 300 level students, you have wed12.agr.lmu.edu.ng. However, for the purpose of this video tutorial, we assume for 500 level students, and so we have FRI 500 level students are always on Friday, and let's say for someone in group 5, FRI 5.agr.lmu.edu.ng. Okay, this is the interface. Don't worry about how each of them looks. It's all based on the ingenuity of your group leaders and how they wish to tweak the appearance and the interface. But this is what people in group 5 will see. They will see posts, and then we have members of the group. You see them here. Activities of the group, you see them. We have screen house and a host of others. They have screen house, pineapple farm, piggery, cattle and sheep, goats, greenhouse, depending on whatever your group leader has decided to put up. Okay, so our main focus here will be on logging in. You have to log in as a student to be able to interact with the platform for your own platform. Don't forget the URL. The URL is your farm practice day, followed by your group, then agr.lmu.edu.ng. And so let's log in. Okay, say for a student called OK Fumilayo, then the password for this practice, let's use Fumilayo. But for you know you have to use your username, which is your surname, that first name, and then the password as sent to your mailbox. So login. Okay, so when OK Fumilayo logs in, this is what she sees, and she can log in because she has been, this is a farm practice day, this is a farm practice blog site. That's why she can log in. So if this is not your farm practice blog site, you won't be able to log in. Now this is a course for a course that has been created by the group leader for group 5, and the group leader already invited her. If she had not been invited, she will have to enroll for the course. But because she has been invited by the group leader. That's why she can see withdraw. So for your own group, for your own case, when you log in and you access your courses, you might see something like enroll or start learning, continue learning. Just click them and then you are into the course. So let's see the course details. Okay, this is the course details for screeners as put up by the group leader. Okay, you can see there are no comments. The comments are off on Screenhouse 101 by the instructor. Okay, this is the course title, Screenhouse 101. Description, our first experience on the Screenhouse. The course dates, the course runs from October 3rd, 2016 to October 16, 2016. When this date or when this time frame elapses, a student won't be able to view any of the courses. So enrollment dates is between October 3 to October 14. So the course is going to run from October 3 to October 16, but the instructor or the group leader has already said you can only enroll up until 14th of October 2016. Who can enroll? Only registered users, that is users of the platform. So if you are not a registered user for this blog site, you won't be able to register for the course. Of course, the language is English and it's free. You don't have to pay for the course. Okay, this is the course structure also. You can see them. Yam planting and Screenhouse. We never knew yam could be successfully planted. Screenhouse is known for its all year round. Those are just the description for courses. So you can start learning. Okay, so we go into the course details and then we can click on the course yam planting in Screenhouse. That's the course for this week. You can see we have units, we have notifications, we have discussions, we have workbook, and we have the course details. As we explained here, the unit tells you what the course is about, the maximum obtainable score, and the duration of the course. Notifications tells you if there has been any information disseminated. You will find them all under notifications. Discussions allows for group interactions, student interactions, member interaction. Topics are raised, questions are asked, and then people interact and communicate on it. Workbook, this shows your course progress in the enrolled course, your grades, and your attempts. Your course details gives you a course description and summary of courses, and then the option to start or continue learning, as the case may be. Okay, so that's the description of these links that you're seeing here. Unit tells us the number of units for the course. That is, you have 0 or 4 mandatory elements to be completed. That means there are 4 questions for you in this course unit, and they are all carrying 20 marks. Notifications tell you if there has been any notification. If there's any notification for you, for now there's 0 notification. Discussion, as we said, it allows for interaction. You can ask a question. And then others can communicate. Your friends can communicate, and then also contribute to the discussion. You have your workbook. Your workbook shows you your progress so far. What have you been able to do? Question 1 not submitted, no answer, no grade, no comment. Question 2 same thing. Question 3, so none of them, you've not submitted anything. Then the course details. The course details, as we said, shows you everything you need to know about the course. Okay, so let's go back and attempt some of the questions. Okay, question 1. As we said during the year, there are 4 kinds of assessments that can be set up by a supervisor. We have the multiple answer, multi-choice question, usually depicted by checkboxes. This is an example of a checkbox. And so that means this one is a multiple answer. That is, you have minimum 1 correct answer. That is, you can have more than one correct answer. You can have two, you can have three. And so this tells you it is mandatory. That is, you have to answer it. Else you won't be able to submit. Okay, so that's the first kind of question. And let's go through. Aside yam, what other proceed can be successfully harvested in a screen house? Aside from yam, what other proceed can be successfully harvested in a screen house? Okay, let's go through. I know vegetables, yes. I know of onions. I know of tomatoes. Okay, I know of those three. So I'm just going to stick with those three. I'm not sure about rice. I'm not sure about millet. So I'm not going to go with them. Okay, so that's the first kind of question. The second kind of question, we have the single answer but multiple choice, multi-choice question, usually depicted by radio buttons. These are examples of radio buttons, and that means you have just one and only one correct answer in the options. Which of these yams cannot be planted in a screen house? Cocoa yam, pounder yam, water yam, wild yam, Chinese yam. Okay, I know of cocoa yam, I know of water yam, I know of wild yam, I know of Chinese yam. Pounder yam is a processed kind of yam, so I don't think I'll go for that. Pounder yam. That's the second kind of question that can be set up by your group leaders. Okay, the third kind of question is a fill in the gap question, where you're expected to type the answer in your own words. You're expected to communicate the answer. The group leader wants to see, wants to read from you, wants to know what you think about it. Okay, the average period between planting and harvesting of yam in the screen house is dash months. And then you have int here telling you how the answer is to be specified. Okay, the average period between planting and harvesting of yam in the screen house is, I think that should be 6 months. 6 months. Okay, that's the third kind of question. Then the last kind of question is the essay or upload question, where you are expected to type your answer either in Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or PDF and upload the file. Okay, so type a minimum one-page document on your experience on the farm for the last 2 weeks, including images of things that caught your interest during the practice. And so for you, if you have typed it and you want to upload this, you can choose file. It allows you to navigate to wherever your files are stored. Okay, mine, I stored mine in downloads, and so farm script for CSIS here. Open. Okay, so having done that, I can either save, progress, and exit, or click on done. Done means I'm submitting. I'm done with the assignment and I want to submit. While save, progress, and exit means I want to save it for now and maybe come back later to submit. But if you are done with the assignment and you are very sure of what you have done, you can click on done. Alright, you can see data has been successfully saved. That practically submits. So you can see 4 of 4 mandatory elements completed. That means we have completed the course unit, and then we can progress. Under your workbook, you can see question 1 has been submitted, and since it's a multiple choice, that means the answers are predefined, and we scoring 100% means we got all the answers correctly. If we did not get all the answers correctly, we'll be getting, maybe depending on how the group leader set it, we'll be getting 20, 40, 60%. Question 2, also single choice, single answer multi-choice question. That means we chose the correct answer, so you can view them. Question 3, we gave your opinion. We gave our opinion in the question. That tells us it's pending. That means the group leader will have to grade it. Same thing for question 4. The file we uploaded, the group leader will have to go through it and grade us before we can see the answer here. Okay, that practically tells us, okay, those are the ways we can access the course units. If you have multiple courses, you will see them on in your my courses. You'll see them there. But for now, it's just one course, and that's why you can also withdraw from a course, but that will be at the instruction of your group leader, so that you don't withdraw from a course you're expected to partake in. Okay. What other things can we see? Other things to note: your course assessment can be set up at the prerogative of the supervisors or group leaders and can appear in different forms. So you can see a different format for week 1 and then another format for week 2. The process of post creation on blog site will be regularized by the group leaders, supervisors for the purpose of scrutinizing whatever content is put up on the blog pages, like the default page or the default URL for group 5 here is this, and then as we saw it, this is an example of a post that has been put up by the group leader for group 5. This is an example of a post, and we can see we already have one comment by someone. Okay, this is the comment: this information is worth everyone's attention. How can I find out more? Okay, I can decide to reply, but don't forget you are talking or you are commenting as okay in lion, and so the comment will be in your name. Let's say information about farm practice can be gotten from the Agro Revolution Committee here in Landmark University, Kwara State. Okay, so you can post your comments. Okay, you can see. Okay, Kimlios, you can see your comment is already up. Okay, so the students are encouraged to write articles regarding some of the experiences during farm practice, including pictures taken at the farm, and for such their respective supervisors, who will go through the posts and upload them on the farm practice blog. It's just a way of regularizing whatever is put up on the blog post. That's why you have to forward them to your supervisor or group leaders before they can be uploaded. Making comments on posts is as easy as commenting, just like we just did now. Any other thing we need to know? Okay, that's practically talks about it. If there's anything you need to know, any question you need to ask, you can reach us on any of these email addresses and we'll respond to you as promptly as possible. Okay, that will be all for this tutorial. Thank you.